All right, everybody, we're back. Been a long time since I've been live, almost, I think, over a month. And now, action-packed schedule for this summer, and I'm going on a week-long cruise, 10-day vacation to Cocoa Beach, Florida, followed by a 7-day Disney cruise to the British Virgin Islands next week, starting on Thursday. So, obviously, nothing on my main channel, nothing on this channel, nothing going on at all for me except vacation. So I don't want to worry about any of this, but yeah. So nobody's on yet. I'm going to try to work on a little scoreboard to show, just instead of having my little scroll thing at the bottom. If I can do that. Well, not getting a lot of connection here. I'll try to pull this up on my phone, the stream, and then we will get underway. Cubs baseball. Against Pirates, we've been hot. 4-game winning streak. Liking what I'm seeing. You know what? I think I will just have to go to my classic scroll at the bottom. I'm going to change my branding color back to that blue that I had it a little bit ago. Just because I think I like that a little bit more. Let's see. That's good. I like that. And he is back. Explorer of this channel. He says, hi. Let me fix this ticker here. I was playing the Pirates. If we could sweep this series, I would be really good about where we are. We've been playing really well since the All-Star break. The bats have been there. The pitching's been sharp. I'm liking it. I would love to see us fight in the second half, and we're not out of it yet. We're 14. I feel like, in my mind, I feel like we have obviously it's only 3 games winning streak that we're on. But I feel like if we just go on a run and the Cardinals or Brewers lose a few games, I think we could do something special and make a wild card run. Along with Boog. Boog's boss, or whoever's in charge of the broadcast group, please fire him in any way possible. He just... Is there a way on Chromebooks to turn your Wi-Fi off so I can somehow get a little bit more connection? It says my connection is strong, but I have 1 bar. Okay. This frustrates me every single time it wants to do this. Why? I put in the comments, sorry for the lag, I'm trying to fix it. Sorry about that, but I don't know. It always does this. I don't like that it does this. But it does. I don't know what to do about it. So we've got about 2 minutes until first pitch. Adrian Sampson and JT Brubaker, the pitching matchup tonight. Sampson going for the Cubs. Let's look at the lineups. For the visiting Pirates, Josh Van Meter playing second, leading off. Brian Reynolds playing center, batting second. Ke'Bryan Hayes playing third, batting third. Ben Gamel, who always seems to hit well against the Cubs, cleanup spot, left field. Michael Chavis, first base, batting fifth. Yoshi Tsutsugo, DHing, batting sixth. O'Neal Cruz, the young stud for the Pirates, batting seventh, playing shortstop. And then Mitchell and the catcher Heineman will bring it in the rear. For the Cubs, Rafael Ortega will lead things off, playing center field, followed by Wilson Contreras catching. Seiya Suzuki in right field, batting third. Ian Happ, the cleanup spot. He has earned that spot, batting fourth, playing left. Nico Hoerner, he is batting .300 on the season, a .763 on base plus slugging. Follows up Contreras, 843, Suzuki, 809, Happ, 807. The only thing with the difference with Hoerner is he's a contact guy. I mean, what? He has a few homers. This year, I want to say like almost 5 or 6 homers. But he's been the hottest man on the Cubs as of late, just absolutely destroying the baseball. Patrick Wisdom following up, playing third, batting sixth. Frank Schwindel, DHing, batting seventh. Alfonso Rivas at first base, batting eighth. And then another young stud for the Cubs, Christopher Morel at second base, batting ninth. Umpires for tonight, behind the plate, it'll be Lance Barrett. At first base, Alfonso Marquez. Second base, Ramon DeJesus. And third base, Dan Bellino. Cubs about to take the field here at Wrigley. Sun setting, clouds in the sky. About to get ready for Cubs baseball. A beautiful night for baseball. 72 degrees, feels like 72. A bump with those knickers with the plain blue socks as always. So I was going through the Cubs on base plus slugging earlier. We had 3 guys in the top 4 of our order with over an 808 or over a 800 on base plus slugging. The Pirates have 1. And what's happening here? Lance Barrett is actually at first base, although this says he's behind the plate on game day. So I wonder what is gonna go on here. If we had just a mistype, if it'll be Alfonso Marquez back there, or who it'll be, pre-game injury or something like that. Hey, the Red Sox are winning. How about that? But we'll see who ends up. Oh, they just changed it. Dan Bellino will be behind the plate. Must have shifted up the order a bit there. As I said, Happ will be in left, Ortega in center, Suzuki in right to finish out the Cubs infield. And then third to first, Wisdom, Hoerner, Morel, Rivas. And in the battery, Adrian Sampson, Wilson Contreras. David Ross looks on. He's been in a few arguments as of late. Got ejected the other night in the 9th inning at Philadelphia, and then had a good argument with the third base umpire the other night back at Wrigley. But, as Dan Bellino says, play ball. we are underway. Strike number 1. Sampson delivers it to Josh Van Meter. He's batting 188 in that leadoff spot. He's played 52 games this season. 3 homers, 11 RBIs, only a 304 slugging. Sampson pitch number 2, inside corner. Called. Strike number 2, and already an 0-2 count. Let's see, we have a comment here. Tyler says, let's go Cubs. I agree. Let's go Cubby Bears. Looking to win their 5th straight going back to the start of the All-Star break, as that one misses high on the fastball with a little bit of a tail to it. It appears we have 2 people on that currently. 11 minutes into the stream. There's a swinging strike on an 86 mile an hour, maybe a changeup or a sinker there from Sampson. Works either way. And there is out number 1 in the top of the first. Good pitch there from Sampson. Starts right at the knees. Just threw him a few fastballs, and that one just sinks. Now you got to face with this guy. 83 games this year, 261 average. Brian Reynolds, one of the top stars on this Pirates team. He lifts one on the first pitch. Shallow right field. Horner out to call it, and now Suzuki running in to make a nice running catch. Called off Horner at the last moment. It appeared that Morel was originally calling for it. The Cubs are in the shift here. Who was then called off by Suzuki. And at the end of the play, there were 4 Cubs standing there. Ian Happ, the center fielder. Suzuki, the right fielder. And then Horner, who was playing shallow right in the shifted shortstop position. And then at second base, Morel. So nevertheless, there's 2 away for a guy Pirates are also high on. Young star, Brian Hayes. He pops the first pitch up, Rivas makes the play. The Cubs retire the Pirates 1-2-3 on just 6 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the first. A dominant first frame for Adrian Sampson. Cubs up to bat. Let's see what I do today. I'm supposed to have strength and conditioning camp, but there's a whole story behind that on why I couldn't go. Yeah. I ended up going to the mall instead. I got a bunch of dress clothes for our fancy dinners on my cruise that I took. 20th. I don't know if I've told you about this yet. But I created my Wolf Ball League, MWBL, and I then gathered a few of the people that play in that league, 5 of them, and then plus me, into a team that will play in a real Wolf Ball tournament about 45 minutes away from our area here in Preemption, Illinois. It's just a little Wolf Ball field kind of out in the country. So it's a very small town. But, yeah. So we're playing in that. I got custom t-shirts for our team. I made a logo. I made colors. I made a name. We are the Bombers. Colors are purple, black, and blue. So I already deleted the picture on my phone of what I had of the shirts. But maybe I'll go grab one for you later. But it'll be fun. I hope to maybe make a video on my main channel about it. Yeah. Cubs batting order, as I mentioned earlier. There's an 844 on base plus slugging for Contreras. That's higher than any of the Pirates. 809 higher than any of the Pirates for Suzuki. Happ equal at 807 with one of the highest Pirates. So they got 3 guys in the top 4 with over an 800 on base plus slugging. Now Rafael Ortega will get the duties started. He has a 645 on base plus slugging average. 87, curveball at 80, and then a changeup around 87 as well. He has a 2-8 record, 4.02 ERA on his year. But when you have run support like the Pirates do sometimes, it doesn't help. Ortega swings first pitch and fouls it back to the screen. That's going to be strike number 1. Brubaker rocking kind of the messy, reminds me of Pirates. Ortega, strike 2 called right on in there. Ortega kind of stands far off the plate. His batting stance kind of reminds me of Jason Hayward. Jason, I'd say, bends a little more, but reminds me of him a little bit. Good eye on that curveball. And there's ball number 1 to Ortega. It'll be 1 and 2. Austin, the sportsman, is here. What's going on? Or what does WSG mean? Am I a nerd for not knowing that? Ooh. Ortega, line drive, base hit over O'Neill Cruz's jump, and the Cubs have a leadoff base runner. He got jammed, was able to muscle it up over the jump of O'Neill Cruz. Austin says I am a nerd. I'm looking it up. I'm literally, what's good? Means what's good. Yep, that's embarrassing. Oh well. Cubs have the leadoff guy on. O'Neill Cruz, he's got a lengthy stature, but he couldn't even get to that one. One on, nobody out for the Cubs. And it brings up this guy, All-Star, Wilson Contreras. Contreras swings first pitch. He got a piece of it, but right back into the glove of Heineman. Cubs are more embarrassing than you. I said this at the beginning of the video. You weren't here yet, Austin. I have a feeling. Swept the Phillies last game. Obviously, they aren't the hottest of guys as their strike 2 at the knees called to Contreras. He's behind in the count 0-2 with Seiya Suzuki waiting on deck. I said, I'm feeling a little more confident. Coming out of this All-Star break, fiery. We've got the 4th easiest schedule in the major leagues for the rest of the year. We have a shot. We need the Cardinals and Brewers to lose. Oh, man, an attempted steal attempt by Ortega, and he will get picked off. Well, I just looked up at the wrong time. What happened there? David Ross, man, he is fired up. Tried to just steal as Brubaker just got in, just kind of nonchalant, got into his windup. Ortega just took off. Throw to second, and he was just caught in the hot box, and Chavis applied the tag because that's unfortunate. We're singing Boo Cubs Boo. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to lose today. After that start, on the offensive side of things, I could agree. Contreras, good eye on that changeup. Or maybe that was a slider. Had a little bit of weird action to it. Euro action. 1-2 nevertheless. So Ortega gets leadoff single. He is unable to capitalize as he gets, you call that picked off or caught stealing? I don't know. 1-2. Ooh, Contreras got a fastball right where he likes it. Able to foul it back to the screen. And he'll get a 1-2 count yet again. I need to update this to 1 out. There we go. By a National League Central team. Oh, it just continues to go on and on. At least it's not the Brewers, or else the rest of the bench would be cleared by now. But it seems like every NL Central team he plays, he gets hit. So that could be, think of it, that could be first and second, nobody out. And you definitely have something going. But that base running mistake by Ortega, he was trying to get risky early. Early's the time to do it. But early's also when the Cubs have been striking. They have, I wonder what their percentage of scoring runs in the first inning are. He flies to right field. It is caught on the track. Contreras will tag from first, throw to second in time, and the inning's over. Contreras wants him to check on it. He will not leave second base, but it appears as if it is an inning-ending double play, and the Cubs will go without a run. So the base runners were taking risks early. Suzuki hit that one well, and it appears that David Ross does not. I am safe on the replay. Cruz was still off the stack. Getting him in the hand, he got him in the chest, and that hand was able to reach out there. So based on this look, I would. It's the first inning, though. That's the hard part. Oh, they're not going to challenge it. I thought he got in there after the replay. No dice. David Ross does not take the risk early. Cubs take a few base running risks themselves this inning, unable to capitalize on it. They run out successfully both times. So well, end up going to double A. 9-6 that would be. Or 9-5 rather. Or no, that was 9-6. 9-6 for the put out double play. We'll go top two. That's frustrating there. Could have had first and second. Corners with one. There's not really. There's runner ahead of him, which would have been interesting to see. But yeah, could have had something going there. First and second, nobody out. Then it could have been what do you call it? Well, it's just trash. I have to do more. Why turn this light off? Is it just too light in here, or what's going on? Because that just looks creepy dark. And what is? What? I like moved down here. I'm trying to watch on my phone to see what this actually. I'm gonna try to actually go get some water. Wipe off my camera lens and see if that makes a difference. Say, I need to just buy a cheap webcam because it will probably be better than this. I will be right back. We are about to get going at the top of a second. Cubs end up going down 1-2-3, and there's the first Pirates hit of the ball game. It takes a weird carom. Gamble gonna try for second. He is safe on a close play at second. As I said before the game, Ben Gamble just seems to always hit the Cubs well. So that's for the Pirates. All right. Look at that light back there. That's already 1,000,000% better. How about that? Oh, now there's a drop on that. Jeez, I'm all over the place today. Is that good? It's better than what it was, right? That's all that matters. We'll try that. Two people on here is the Cubs will need to work out of a jam here. There's a high chop. Now my TV's glitching out. What's going on in this house today? Good grief. I cannot catch a break. Okay, now it wants to focus. Michael Chavis, the Pirates' first baseman, bat from that right-hand side, 236. And Gamble! Oh, he's nearly picked off. Close play at second. Gamble, he almost gave a look like he thought he kind of looked like he kind of got back to the base and goes, but he did not look at it. Can't do something. It looks close. This there is strike number 2. 1-2 count to Chavis now. That was a nice pitch. Starts right at the hips and just dies. Ends up in the dirt. 1-2 from Sampson to Chavis. This would be a strikeout. Pop up the seats out of play. 1-2. I think this Chromebook is from like 2015. I've had it forever. Look at this. It's glitching again. And it just gets all fuzzy and stuff. I don't know why it does this. I mean, do I just need to flat out turn my camera off? I don't want to do that. Is that 1-2 pitch is just misses? It's got to be it. I don't know what to do. 2-2. So let's do, well, I just don't want to turn my camera off, but I cannot get away without glitch. And it's like, I gotta imagine it's frustrating. What a perfect pitch from Sampson. Right on that low inside corner. Oh, yes. No call. Whew, that was a good pitch. Full count to Chavis now. There's a ground ball to third. Wisdom on a knee. Throws him out. Oh, the tag. And they come out. See a replay of this. They got a good angle here from right at third base. Wisdom takes that nonchalant. Rivas could have kept his foot on the base, but my thought is, I wonder what happened there. I think he definitely could have kept his foot on the base. He tagged Chavis to get the out. I don't know if he was trying to get Gamble, but Gamble's there easy at third. He got way off that base, and man, that's unfortunate. Now there's gonna be one out runner on third. That's a real nice base running play. Yoshi Tsutsugo. It's his turn now. Only batting 177 on the year. I'd take a pop out or a weak fly up. Gamble with a lot of speed, as he showed going to second to third on that ground out there. 1-0 to Tsutsugo. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup from Sampson at 87 miles an hour. Counting him at 1. Showing before the game. Yoshi Tsutsugo and Seiya Suzuki having a chat out in the outfield as there's a ground ball foul off the first base side. And he's got him in a 1-2 hole. Big strikeout. It's would be as well. Again. One, 2 to Tsutsugo from Sampson. Ooh, that was a real nice. That had a lot of movement on it. But no bite. 2-2. I think he started a bit too low. That was a good stop from Contreras, however. You know, I've been to 3 MLB games if you follow my main channel this year. None of them have included the Cubs yet. Rays White Sox back in April. Cardinals Phillies. a few weeks ago, and then the Guardians last week, as there is a called strike 3. Punch him out on the inside corner. A big strikeout, and that is out number 2. Dan Bellino ranks him up. 2 down. Oh, baby. What a pitch. A little bit of cutback action on that one, coming back into that inside corner. Perfect pitch. And that was indeed a strike. Caught the edge of the inside corner. Dan Bellino stares down Yoshi Tsutsugo. He's been called the most babyish umpire in the Major Leagues, Dan Bellino. He loves to eject people. O'Neill Cruz. Batting 208, but when he hits it hard, and he can hit it far. Already 5 homers in 28 games, 18 RBIs, batting 208, 241 on base plus slugging, 415 slugging. And he's got a cannon of an arm out there in the field. Known for his defense, but this guy can hit as well. 1-0 to Cruz as the first one missed low. Here it comes. Got sometimes I try to break them because I just like to put 2 in at the same time and not one in the other. This one feels like it's about to break. I don't know. 1-1, line to right. Oh, Suzuki, you got to have that, bud. Pirates score. Change up, pulled it the other way. Not a half bad pitch, just stuck the end of the bat out there. Hard liner. And the Pirates lead at 1-0. Suzuki came in and ball just lands right in front of him. I feel like he's no Jason Hayward in right field. Jason Hayward will sell out for anything, and I think Hayward makes that play. But Suzuki kind of new to this style of baseball on the American side. I don't know. Pirates lead 1-0. Here's Cal Mitchell. He takes strike number 1 right down the middle. He's got a runner on first with 2 away and a stop of the second. Cubs have not done a lot of trailing as of late since the All-Star break. I don't know if they've even trailed at all. Check that for me, but I think that could be accurate. 0-1 to Mitchell. Popped up. Out is Hoerner. He calls it, and the inning's over. Cubs escape. They're only allowing 1 run, and they trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Cubs hit a homer tonight. You will get to see my new little technology show here. So I have, as I will not only, there we go, that one broke. I will not only attempt to play the Cubs home run song, whoop, there it is, for my audio, but I also have this new animation that I made that I will show you momentarily for home runs. I'm a big fan of video board animations at professional sporting events. It adds a lot of stuff, but what we'll do is I'll share my screen. Just click share screen. Go over to this and let it do its work. Well, maybe I'll just have to play the song. This bugs me how glitchy my computer is. Like, I not have a live stream open with how many, I got 5 tabs open, 4 tabs if you don't include this. And I cannot do anything for crap. Like, man, I don't know. What time is it? 7:32. Brubaker back on the mound. So he'll face Hap, Horner, Wisdom to begin the bottom of the second. Cubs looking to get back on the board. They have not, as I mentioned, I do not believe they have trailed since the All-Star break, so this is new to them as of late. We'll see what they can do out of it. Still got 2 people on at the current moment. Thank you for being on to whoever that is. As here's the first pitch to Ian Happ. He swings hard on the curveball in the outside corner, but it swung on and missed. Pitch number 11 from Brubaker. He's strike number 1 to Happ. Already been on stream for 35 minutes. Yet to see any action. All-star. Is that a word? All-star for the Cubs. 1 of 2, including Wilson Contreras, as he will receive the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch. 4-seamer with a little bit of tail. 1-2. Count now. At bat in 279. Let's see. Heroic as the National League would end up losing their 9th straight All-Star game. But I just want to see him there. 2-2 count here to Ian, about to be delivered on Brubaker's 15th pitch of the afternoon. Wind blowing into left, it looks like at Wrigley. Happ line drive, right center. It's down and in the gap. Cut off by Reynolds. And the Cubs have the tying run in scoring position to lead off the bottom of the second. Oh, that was such a clean call by me. And it glitched out. You know what? I think that microphone. What do you call those? Yetis. I have a Yeti microphone. It's mainly for my dad and all the podcasts that he does. It's a whole story, but I could use that, but then I wouldn't be able to show as much enthusiasm as I do because it sound. So, wouldn't be perfect. Why do I keep glitching out? I am going to rage. Here's Nico Horner. Ground ball! It gets beyond the sliding second baseman. Happ comes around to score. The Cubs have tied the game at 1. Goes to the slide. Probably one that he'd like back. Slider tailing away from Happ. He just sticks the bat out, or Horner rather. He just sticks the bat out there. Took kind of a weird hop at the last minute on Van Meter, who was sliding to attempt the play. Happ got a great jump. If he got through, down for the first time in quite some time. They do it perfectly. Cubs draw back even blood. It's 1-1. Still nobody away. Runner on first. Horner, just a guy who puts the ball in play and gets credited. Tyler says, tie game. Yes, indeed. Here's Wisdom now. Phil's Morel. 2 young guys who just play the game the right way. Rarely make errors. Hit for contact. And they just do everything right. Wisdom, good eye. Count even at 1. I'm loving how this team's playing. They're hitting the ball. The pitching and the defense has been really efficient since the All-Star. Wisdom. Line drive. Oh, what a play by the third baseman. They roll 2. Out number 2. That could not have been hit any harder by Wisdom. It short hopped. Man. Thought that was going to get down the line. That was a pitch that he'll probably want back. He absolutely so for developing in the future in his career. What a play. 2 down. If I glitch one more time, I will rage. This is frustrating. Here's Frank Schwindel. Ball 1. A bit low. I'm going to put in the comments just in case any new people get on. Yes. I apologize for the glitchiness. How do you spell apologize? Is that it? Apologize. There we go. For the I'm trying to get it figured out as Schwindel taps that one foul. Count will be 1-2 now, or 2-2 rather. Trying to figure it out. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna pin it. Schwindel fouls that one off. Is that how I pin it? Should I pin it? Why can't I pin it? Do I got to do it on my... There we go. But with the shift we have today, it's just a ground out. Cubs, however, knock across 1. But that's all they can get. 1 run on 2 hits. We're tied. End of the top of the 3rd. Oops. Not very fast. I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place every time. That's my first screen in over a month. So. What are we going in the top of the 3rd? This game's flying along. Hope to have a nice little long stream tonight. I would also love to maybe stream a quarter of the Quad City Steamwheelers Round 2 playoffs. I'm really excited. Arena football, if you have not checked this out, look up the IFL, International Football League. Check out the site. They've got a lot of great stuff there. Check out their YouTube channel. I've got all these great highlights in games, and you can check out the Steamwheelers win over the Massachusetts Pirates the other night in round 1 of the playoffs. They made the clutch touchdown and extra point to finish off the ball game in overtime and win it against the 2-seeded Pirates. We're the 3 seed in our division. So we need to win one more game against the top-seeded Frisco Fighters out of Frisco, Texas, before we can move on to the championship. We'll play the winner of the Arizona Rattlers and who are they playing? Something Arizona. NAZ. What does that stand for? Arizona. 139. If you live in the state of Illinois, buy into that. Just kidding. Not telling you to buy anything. I've never entered the 50-50 at hardly anything. Maybe a few times if it's just these parents will do it. If it's all these cute kids who wandering around, but selling it. Baseball fantasy camp for kids and Cubs charities. Huh. I'll be darned. I'm glitching again. I wish that with Streamer and my audio, I wish it would at least come through. I wish that you, little camera, would stay non-glitchy. Connect! We'll be able to stay in the game, but Dan Bellino, home plate umpire, took him out to the dugout. Some trainer just plopped something out of his ear. And, oh, did the earpiece get stuck? Putting his earpiece back in now. But it was definitely something else originally. Must have been a butterfly or something that got stuck in his ear there. Anyway, we'll be back ready to go here. Tied at 1. About to on his face when he went over there, so who knows? Ooh. That one was close. For ball number 1 to Tyler Heineman. Bats left. It's right. Or right. Number 1. In a 1-1 ball game. 1 down. Moving right along from Wrigley Field today. On the call for my first live stream in over a month. There goes the glitch again. First pitch to Josh Van Meter as we're back to the top of the Pirates lineup. Okay, I'm going to literally just throw this out the window. First pitch to Josh Van Meter as we're back to the top of the Pirates lineup. Okay, I'm going to... I freeze every 2 seconds. Ah! This is literally ticking me off. 2-0 to Van Meter in their first strike. I mean, I have my house Wi-Fi on. It says it's got medium connection, but it is connected. Ungrounded to first. A nice play by Rivas for out number 2. I need to see what happens if I turn my camera off. See if that changes anything. Well, this clearly, I don't think has worked. As Brian Reynolds check swings, I'll play umpire Dan Bellino says he went around. Out. Or strike number 1, rather. My audio is still... Jeez, this is so frustrating. If I close a few tabs, does that change anything? He's out, but Alfonso Rivas appears hurt. Nope, he will be okay. Funky play because they were shift. They were playing back. Rivas was on the line playing back. And what happened was his foot, he didn't know where the base was, so his foot goes to the back of the base. He ended up getting the base. Reynolds jumped over Rivas' foot. One. Cancel. Wait, hold on. Here's my page. Jeez, man, why do I never get any connection down here? All right. Here we go. I'm going to try to turn my camera back on. And we're going to see. I went from 5 to 2 tabs. This makes me close out one more. I will. Game to this point. Why does this keep doing this? I'm tired. I'm done. I'm sick of it. How hard is it to disconnect? It's really hard. I don't know how they made technology like we have it today anyway, but still, there's a time for you to connect. Connect now. Three hits for the Cubs. 1 run. No errors for both sides. Gorgeous end at Wrigley Field. First pitch to Rivas. Misses high, maybe a bit outside. For ball number 1 on JT Brubaker's 28th pitch of his outing today. Rivas batting .229, 3 homers, 23 RBIs. He swings and misses on 91 miles per hour from 1-1. We'll see how the team will choose to end it as we approach 1 hour of being live. Rivas received the 1-1 right at the bottom of the zone, called strike number 2 on the curveball. And he's behind in the count 1-2. That's a nice pitch. Starts kind of right down the middle, just disappears right to the bottom of the zone. Might have missed a little low. K-zone does not look like it's quite at the bottom of the knees. Nevertheless, 1-2 is called strike 3. Man, that pitch has been working from Brubaker. He needs to go there with all these lefties all day long. Rivas down looking for out number 1. The pitch starts right on the left-handed batter, just tails right back. I don't think it's at the beginning of the game. Pitch he had a 2-seam fastball, so that's must just be a really good 4-seam with a lot of tail. One down for Christopher Morel. Line drive to left field. It is SportsCenter top play diving catch Ben Gamel. You're going to be seeing that for days, weeks, and years to come. Ben Gamel, catch of the year. Unbelievable. Morel gets robbed of a hit. Gamel full extension. Snow cone catch. Unbelievable. In that black and yellow leather. Morel smiles, claps for him. Unbelievable. We'll be seeing that one on the highlight reels. Morel robbed of extra bases there. 2 down. Low curveball just reached down, poked it out there. What a catch. Be watching SportsCenter in the morning tomorrow. I want to see that on top plays. Jack swing, did he go? They say no. 2-0. Holy cow. Morel's still laughing about in the dugout. That is ridiculous. 2-0 to Ortega. He's 1 for 1. Skies this one. Deep to right. It is gone. Rafael Ortega ahead in the count. 2-0. Drills one to left field. Looked like it might have hit off the scoreboard up there. His 5th of the year. Cubs lead 2-1. 374 feet, 103 miles an hour off the bat. And the Cubs lead 2-1. Home run song time, baby! A sky-high moonshot. Looked like a pop out off the bat. It just kept going. Way up there and right. Cubs lead 2-1. Morel, moments ago, gets robbed of extra bases. Ortega picks them up. 2-1. Good guys in front. Oh, baby. Next pitch to Contreras. Man, he got it right where he likes it there, but missed it. 0-2. I've been trying to come up with my own catch line for home runs, which I want to do on the Cubs simulations when I get almost done with this helmet game. As Contreras has a line drive base hit. This one will head to the wall in left field. Up against the Ivy, he will head to second with a 2-out double. Not only did I think if Morels would have dropped past Gamble, he would have been on second or third. That home run would have scored him. It would have been 3-1, and then there would have been 1 out runner on second now. Still, Cubs offense. I'm digging it. Hanging curveball. Great hitting. Line down the left field line. Banks up against the Ivy. And there's run number 3 for the Cubs in scoring position. He's talking about smiling his little face up. It's a great example. Great guy for the game. Now Seiya Suzuki, he's 0 for 1 today, but he looks to get in the hit column for the day and possibly drive in Wilson Contreras. So if you hit one well along the long track and right for last time, the Contreras would get thrown out trying to tag from first to second. However, ahead in the count 2-0 now, as I need to update my scoreboard over here. Cubs are a team that does not hit the ball out of the ballpark a lot, which is not the worst thing in the world. You like scoring runs anyway, except for a homer, but sometimes just homers. Suzuki will ground ball and just got by step. One on the Ortega solo home run, unable to do anything else. Ben Gamble with a top 10, top million plays you'll ever see. One of the best plays of the year, if not the best from Ben Gamble in the inning, but Ortega would follow it up with a solo shot. Cubs lead 2-1. 10-2. Top of the fourth, and now allow me to go get a break. Thanks for watching this first hour of the stream, or about that. I will be shortly back after this commercial break. Hopefully, you're enjoying Cubs baseball. Cubs lead 2-0, and the fourth, BRB. My camera phone yet. All right, we're back here, everybody. 10 seconds short. 5 seconds short. Now give me the countdown to an hour. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything's exploding. Fireworks everywhere. We're at an hour on the stream here. We're in the bottom or the top of the fourth for Cubs Pirates. Cubs lead 2-1 on the Ortega solo homer. Back in the bottom of the third. Offense has been lively lately. One person on. As there's ball one inside from Sampson. To Ke'Bryan Hayes. He fouled out on a pop out to first baseman Rivas. Last time up, he's 0 for 1. Ahead in the count 1-0 here. There's strike one at the knees. Cubs hitting the ball well. Pitching's been there since the All-Star break. Really, I'm impressed with what we've been able to do. 1-1 to Hayes. Just missed that outside corner. He's in the count 2-1. Just misses low, and now Sampson at a serious risk of walking the leadoff man here in the fourth, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And to see a free pass based on balls today, we've seen the hit batters. That was obviously, as you can imagine, Wilson Contreras. 3-1. He got the green light there. It was easily ball 4, good 5-6 inches off the plate there. Swinging nevertheless, and now the count has been drawn full. Sampson already at 40 pitches, yet to record an out in the fourth inning. But he has been efficient, only allowing that one run in the game so far. 3-2 to Hayes. Popped up to right field. Suzuki is there. Sampson works back and gets a big out number 1. Big threat, and Hayes retired. 1 down. From 3-1, he got that chase there, and then was able to get the last out. Or get first out, rather. Wow, they're showing pictures of Alfonso Marquez, the second base umpire in the game's closet. He has a closet of however many 100 pairs. That had to be, I want to say, 150 pairs of Jordans. And they were showing the ones they was wearing tonight. Wow, how about that? Second base umpire, Alfonso Marquez. This lag, again, it's getting on my nerves. 2-0 to Ben Gamble here. Sampson's kind of been struggling to find the strike zone, and you can't do it there. 3-0 looked pretty good, but this is low and away. This isn't a bad guy to pitch around, though. That's just my washer in the background. Sorry about that. 3-0. Strike one on the outside corner. So we're zooming in on Marquez's shoes today. They've got a little like red stripe, it looks like, with mainly black elsewhere. 3-1 to Gamble. He's got the green light, flies it deep to left center. It is caught by Ortega on the run. Right up against the ivy. Ortega brings it in. Robs extra bases from Gamble. Oh, baby. It's been a defense and an offense showcase so far from Wrigley tonight. And he's getting heckled by his own guys in the bullpen. Gamble with the 3-1 laser left center right by that 368 sign. Ortega makes the catch on the run against the track and then plows against the ivy. The bullpen door open. He was hearing it from his buddies out there. 2 down. Touche. Man, that diving catch from Gamble last inning, and then he gets robbed this time by Ortega. Fine defense by both teams, both outfielders. 1-0 to Michael Chavis. Inside, and he is ahead 2-0. So Sampson yet to be ahead of a hitter. He said both of them 3-1. Hayes ended up getting full, and then Gamble lines out there on the 3-1, David Ross 143, 174 in his third season as a Cubs manager. There's strike one on the inside corner to Chavis. This will be 2-1. Tommy Hotovy appears to be writing something over there next to David Ross. You gotta wonder if he's thinking about something. I don't know. I'm no pitching coach. 2-1, strike two, right on in there. Two. Ooh, pulled that one a bit, way outside. And he's drawn another guy full, so he's already at 51 pitches. So he looks to get out of the inning here. Full count to Chavis. Can't afford 2-out walks. Line drive. Oh, Morel, what an effort by the man. It was a bloop. You got to imagine that had all kind of funky spin. It was a jam shot liner. He got jammed on what would have been ball four. It's an easy hit ruling there by the scorers. In there, Morel got a lot of hair, and he got too much hair. There's in the wrist or the forearm or something. But man, he jumped too high. He's got too much bounce in his feet. So that adds on extra pitchers to Adrian Sampson, but at least it's this guy, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Ball one to him there. Sampson's strike zone in the inning, so we'll talk about it. He's attacked by another one-run lead. You hope your offense will give you a few more. Let's go after this guy who struck out looking last time up. 1-0 to Tsutsugo. Yet to throw a first pitch strike in the four batters he's faced this inning, has Sampson. There's ball two. So he's been 2-0 of the inning. David Ross is yelling some words of encouragement out there. Here's Tommy Hotovy, and they're having a little conversation about what they want to do with Adrian Sampson. Just kind of had a little bit of a struggle, although he retired the first two men in the inning. Struggling to find the strike zone this inning. 2-0 to Tsutsugo. Sampson checks the runner and delivers way outside on the changeup. And now he is being 3-0. Finding himself in big time trouble with 2 away now. And David Ross talking with first base coach Mike Napoli. 3-0. Right down the middle. Bounced right into the shift. Sampson works out of the inning. He got picked right down the middle. Failed to hit it well, and the inning is over. Sampson works out of a little mini jam there. Buccos fail to score. Bottom four. Here we go. Cubs remain in front. Tyler says hi at this commercial break here. There's 2 teams going at it there. I'm going to take another quick break here. Scrolling through the Cubs walk-up songs for this year. I have David Robertson's Sweet Home Alabama. I like that one. Mr. Blue Sky from Michael Rucker. A lot of these I haven't heard of. Seiya Suzuki, Thunder by Imagine Dragons. That's nice. I'm trying to figure out, because they have that song where it was like, ha, hey, dun, 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 ha, hey. Tap will ground out to the second baseman here, but they play that when they score a run, and I've never been able to find the name of it because it sounds like a nice song. I want to play it, but. Tyler said that he uploaded videos, so I can comment on them. What did he upload? Oh, yeah. Oh, I watched this Sunday Night Baseball. Look at this. It won't. I'm clicking comments there on Tyler's video, but all it's doing is liking it. Look at that. It won't go to the comments. All it's doing is liking it. See that? There's the comment button. It won't work. I don't know. Huh. 1-1 to Horner, way inside. Nearly grabs a piece of him. 1-1 to Nico here. Horner, good eye there, just misses outside, and the count even 2-2. That's a gutty take on a 2-strike count. Sorry, I don't know. I can never just focus on these streams. There is ball 4. So I must have the there. They was actually full. Was done. Home run to left center, absolutely crushed, would be nice here for Patrick. He could use one. I would appreciate that from him to extend the lead a bit. First pitch coming to Wisdom. Pulled his head on that slider. Definitely expecting something that was not a slider. Strike one. He grounded into a double play first time up, but he hit it hard. Let's see if he can do that again and find a gap now. Maybe bringing a run with a lot of speed over there at Horner. So a ball down the line or in a gap would probably definitely score Nico. There's a line drive. I called it right down the line. Cut off by Gamble. So Horner will only be able to go first to third. Wisdom will head to second. He has a double. And the Cubs are in business with one away. Two guys in scoring position. Thought that one was going to be right down the line, which definitely would have scored Horner. It was just barely able to be cut off by Gamble with a great effort play. He plays a really good left field. Wisdom kind of just almost looks like jogging. Maybe he's just that slow out of the box, but he's able to make it to second. Horner jetting it. Looked like he wanted to risk it, but he just stopped at third. Second and third for Frank Schwindel. It gets away from the catcher. Horner late break. He is out by a mile. Oh, my God. We are going to need to see another look at this, as that is unfortunate. Horner, yep. Horner was heading back. He was a good 4 or 5 steps. Let's see. Gets his secondary. 1, 2, 3. He goes back about 4 steps. He goes back to third about 4 steps, and by then it's far too late to go. So I would have liked to just see him. Tyler, I never commented on your newer videos. I've commented on your videos in the past, and you've seen those, I know. But I have not done any. I've not commented on any of your newer videos because the button won't work. So now there is, unfortunately, 2 away. I would love to see Horner just take off right away or just stay because you got a better chance of scoring now. I mean, now I don't feel confident that we'll be able to score. Horner, a guy who doesn't make many of those mistakes, so we'll let it slide. 1-1. Ball down and away. 2-1 now. That's a big missed opportunity. Second and third, 1 out. You'd love to get 2 there. And Horner usually a guy who gets a great read on that. But not there. Things happen. 2-1. Ball 3, just low. 3-1 to Schwindel. Definitely got a green light here. Base hit would be clutch to extend the lead to 3-1. 1 out of Homer to make it 4-1. It's always so cold down here. Excuse me. Frank, he did have a green light, but he went with a chase slider and got him. So, good pitch there. Full count now to Frank the Tank. Stressful part of the game early in this one. 3-2 delivery. Good eye. Ball 4. That'll bring up the 8-hole hitter who's batting in the 8th spot today. Morel is 9. First mound visit from the Pirates pitching coach. So they're on the corners with 2 away. To think that's bases loaded. If Horner just takes the score back instead of coming back, it's 1 away, 1 in, so it's already 3-1. And we're glitching out again. Dadgummit. Glitching out again. Dadgummit. Glitching out again. Dadgummit. Big spot for Rivas. Big hit here. Homer could make it 5-1 and break it wide open. Extra base hit could make it and make it 3-1. Ground ball right side, just fouled on the line. So Rivas already behind the count on 1. Check on Schwindel at first. He's back safely. Gorgeous night at the ballpark. Fans in light sweaters, if not in a nice t-shirt and shorts. Gorgeous night for baseballs. Rivas foul. Oh, 3 pitches, and do not do it looking if you'll do it at all. Because he struck out looking last time. Hopefully you learned your lesson. Look at this guy. He just keeps glitching out. Doesn't stop. 0-2, swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. This inning is over. Put together today. So far in the game, but have failed to score. 2-1, however, they still are in front as we head to the 5th. Plan for this 5th inning to be the last inning on the stream. It's been a great game so far. Plenty of action, great defense, nice offense. But I think that as the night hours grow dim, I will choose to spend the rest of my night on the road. Well, not on the road, but who knows? Maybe I'll do first quarter stream of the Steamwheelers game on, or maybe even a first half if you're lucky. Steamwheelers game, 7:05 Central on Friday night. Oh man, I'm gonna have the jitters on. It's gonna be a great ball game. Looking forward to it. Steamwheelers definitely least in the region of the Quad Cities. Quad Cities Riverbands, Quad City Storm, I'd say, are top priorities. Steamwheelers have a nice little following there, but it's not the top following of the group that we have here. However, I'm also not like the biggest of fans, but obviously them being my hometown team, I'm still gonna pay attention to them. I'm still gonna go to games and stuff. I heard like a Storm story. They're not my top priority of my local sports teams either. Tyler said, can you comment on my videos after your stream? I'll try, but as I said, I still can't. It won't let me like click on that comment button. The button to take you to the comments. So I'm not. Last inning is he was struggling to find the strike zone there, but see what we can't do. No, I told him the Pirates only run last inning. It's a weak tapper in front of the plate this time. Throw to first. Get him! Oh, Wilson Contreras! That one could be on top plays as well. He does not even believe what he just did. Neither does O'Neill Cruz. Derek Shelton wants a challenge. I thought he was out at real time. He is out! I got him out on the review! Oh, what a play by Contreras! Cutting down the speedy Cruz. What is the pop time on that? Got out of the crouch, got out a good 15, 20 feet in front of the plate, fired a bullet to Rivas to get Cruz out. And that is hoping that this call stands. Is very close, but I think he's out. Oh, baby! That is why he's an all-star catcher. We have seen it all on the defensive side of things. Ortega with a great catch on the run in left center. A diving play from Ben Gamble. And now this. Contreras sprinting out. Sampson able to avoid him. And then a dart. Man, oh man, this guy. You gotta love him. Long review here. We'll see what ends up happening. The call stands! Wilson Contreras, what a play for out number 1 in the 5th. This guy continues to impress. That's why he's an all-star, and that's why he's a Chicago Cub. Throws the mask and just throws out one of the fastest players in the league, O'Neill Cruz. Got a big stature, long legs, jets down that line. He gets gunned for out number 1. We're going to have 3 plays in this game that show up on Top Sports Center Top 10 tomorrow. So there's a weak ground ball to Horner. That one was a little bit easier of a play. But nevertheless, it's good enough for out number 2. I need to watch top plays tomorrow. I cannot forget myself because that Gamble play, I have no doubt that's making it. And that Contreras play should too. Although it doesn't pop up as amazing, there's other plays that you see that really stand out. Although that one's not one of them. It's still it's still such a big play in the game, and it's still a really good baseball play. Squares the bunt here, just takes a pitch right down the middle. Does the catcher Heineman, obviously, with his speed, no threat to bunt, but just trying to throw Sampson off guard there. Behind the count, 0-1 now. 0-1 to Heineman. Line to right. It will stay fair. Over to cut it off is Suzuki. Heineman chugging towards second. The throw is way off target. Might have been a bit late nevertheless. It is a 2-out double for Taylor Heineman as he limps back to get his to okay. Just walk off and be with a 2-out double. He was up. He was really close to that plate. Sampson tried to jam him. He got it in there. Suzuki, good job to overcut it off, but he just didn't get the throw in there quick enough. So that was Sampson's 61st pitch of the game. Having some trouble away after the last few minutes. At the top of the order for Josh Van Meter, he takes ball one outside. My phone's about to die, so I'll have to turn that off. Let's stream off there. 1-0 to Van Meter. With 2 outs again. This has been very struggle today. There it broke. Felt like it was going to. Van Meter 0 for 2 in the game. He's ahead in the count 2-0 here. Time called. Love to see Adrian get out of the inning. Cubs possibly add some insurance in the bottom half. So we can end this stream on a good note. 2-0 to Van Meter. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him over the heart of the plate at 93 miles an hour. So it'll be 2-1 now. Still a hitter's count there for Van Meter. See if Sampson goes right back at him and serves him up another good one. Here comes the 2-1. Looked like a strike. Oh, the back pick is dropped by Morel, and that will allow Heineman to advance to third. We'll need to see a replay of this, as he definitely would have been out if, let's see, looked like a strike. Throw is pretty perfect. Wonder... Yeah. I'd say that that's about 50-50 with the guilt there. It was a pretty low throw. Morel unable to handle it cleanly. It will be ruled an E2, so it'll be ruled a throwing error by Contreras. Cubs' first error in quite a while. Their defense has been sound. It's now 3-1 to Van Meter and a runner on third here. So some problems with 2 outs for the Cubs. 3-1, swung on and missed. The count will be drawn full. Sampson needs to get out of this inning. Then I'd say probably has the 6th, and then he's probably going to get in some more trouble. And then you really just going through that order 4th time, you don't really want to risk it, I'd say. So I'd like to see this be either his last inning or with how sharp the bullpen's been lately. I'd like to see this either be his last inning or next inning. So he's at 66 pitches. This will be his 67th. Full count to Van Meter. Lined base hit. This game will be tied. Suzuki takes a bad route to that ball. Karam's around in the corner. He will hold at second. Will Van Meter. The Pirates have tied up this game in the 5th inning. Another 2-out rally for the Pirates. Van Meter gets the job done. Back-to-back doubles with 2 away. 2-seamer right down the middle. Line to right. Suzuki... I think Suzuki, he struggles to take good angles to the ball. He took a bad one here. He doesn't go where that ball will end up in that corner. He goes where the ball lands. And so he has to run back almost. And he's lucky that Van Meter did not have more speed than he did. And Tommy Honovy comes to the mound saying, "This is your last hitter." I got to imagine. He's saying that. "This is your last hitter. Go get him." Because that's what we need. Samson's still shaking his head, but not what you like there. Not a good spot. Not a good way to start your fifth inning after a pretty dominant first 4 innings. A little bit of fatigue getting to him now, and he's got to face this guy, Bryan Reynolds. Definitely capable of driving in the game or go-ahead run now in the 5th. Momentum was on the Cubs' side until 9 and 1 whole hitters. Strike one is Reynolds. Samson bounce back here. Yeah, nearly Dolphins come back up. This one will come down to the wire here at Wrigley, as you have to imagine. We'll see if the Cubs can get that run back in the 5th inning. And there's ball one just outside. Look good. Look good enough, I guess. They didn't have the K zone up for that pitch. We'll see where it was. 1. Ooh, I thought it was not. 1-1. That one bounces in. Samson cannot find the zone. 2-1 count now. And when he does, he's leaking it. So I'm kind of concerned with where he's going now. Let's just step up here. 2-1. Reynolds. 2-2. 1 strike needed for Simpson to take the jam. 72nd pitch of his outing coming up. I would love to see him be done after this inning, as he's gotten himself into loads of trouble. Tyler says, "Let's go Cubs," trying to encourage them, as they've been discouraged this inning by their pitcher. 2-2. 1 week left. It is caught up. He goes to the left field. And makes the play. Nice play by Horner. Contreras with the great play in the inning. Samson still shaking his head as he leaked that one over the heart of the plate, allowing the RBI double to drop in. Tied at 2, heading to the bottom of the 5th. Samson has every right to be frustrating himself there, because he made a mistake on the elbow. Right. But then that one was a 2-seam. They just leaked right over the heart of the plate, and that's one that you're going to want back. But fatigue got to him there, and I'd like to see him be out after that inning. Try to bring the bullpen and get them going. Give the hitters a different look. About to be the 3rd time through the order for 7 hitters, and then about to be 4th time after that through the order. So I would not like seeing him come back out there, as he's about at 75 pitches. My thought, though, we'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. This will be the last inning of this, or bottom of the 5th, rather. This will be the last inning of the stream. Hope you enjoyed all of this. I definitely did. First time in a month I've been back. Had some fun with it. Liberty, 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 liberty. That commercial. That for the bottom of the 5th. We are yet to see score. Or what am I talking about? See, I just go rambling on about this random stuff. Ryan Dempster's girlfriend or wife, whatever, gave birth to a baby boy. How about that? Morel leads off the inning, watching strike 1. It's the guy that I love seeing him, or Horner, or Contreras leading off innings. These guys are good hitters. They get on base more often than not. Morel line out last time up. He swings and misses at that one in the dirt, and he's behind in the count 0-2 now. Tied at 2, bottom of the 5th. Cubs Pirates from Wrigley on a gorgeous summer night. 2 people on the stream for the bottom of the 5th. Morel, strike 3 called. Oh, that looked way high. Dan Bellino says it was good. We need to check pitch cast on that one. Oh, nope, that was a strike. Top of the zone strike. Called by Bellino after all. Thought it looked high. Morel, not a guy that will typically... Not a guy that typically strikes out like that. Looking, he really strikes out at all. He's a contact guy, but that's out number 1 in an unfortunate way. Back to the top of the order for Ortega now. He's up for the 3rd time today. Tyler says, Grant, let's go Cubs. Ortega strike 1 there. 1-1 count. One to Ortega. Appeal, well, no swing. Ball number 2. Ortega leads in the count now, 2-1. Good eye on the curveball that bounces. 3-1, Ortega ahead now. Ortega 2 for 2 so far today. 3-1, grounded, weak lead a second, play made out number 2. So after the 3-1 green light, it's a weak ground ball. And the Cubs are 1 out away from being retired in the 5th inning in order. Pirates have been rallying with 2 outs in this game. We'll see if the Cubs can do that and possibly retake the lead. In the steps, Wilson Contreras. He's in for the 3rd time today. He swings on the first one and fouls it back to the screen. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And then line drive double last time. Brubaker at 69 pitches. The bottom of the 5th. I got to imagine if he gets out of this inning, he will be continuing in this game. 0-1. Bloop shot. It is caught by Brubaker. A nice play by the pitcher. Out in the shallow infield to make the play. He'll toss the ball into the crowd, and the inning. Fun. Hopefully you had fun. Cubs and Pirates tied at 2. Heading to the 6th. Catch the finish on Marquee Sports Network or the MLB Game Day app. Should be a good finish. Fingers crossed Cubs can keep their winning streak alive and get it to 5 games. Cubs Pirates heading to 6. This stream is over with. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye, everybody.